Earlier today, FC Barcelona's manager, Hansi Flick, found himself in the midst of an unexpected twist during his pre-match press conference ahead of the highly anticipated Spanish Super Cup clash against Real Madrid on Sunday. While Flick was preparing to discuss tactical strategies and expectations for the upcoming match, an urgent and surprising moment unfolded that left the media, and likely the club, on edge. During the conference, as the German coach was addressing the usual pre-match questions, an unusual request came from one of his staff members, Arnaud Blanco. In an unexpected turn of events, Blanco passed a message to Flick in the middle of his media briefing. The text was direct: "Coach, Araujo and Raphinha want to speak with you." This sudden request to meet with two of Barcelona's team captains Ronald Araujo and Raphinha came just as Flick was answering questions about Barcelona's preparations and the challenges Real Madrid will pose. However, it's what happened next that added even more intrigue to an already high-stakes situation. A surprising twist: the urgent meeting request. As the press conference continued, the urgency of the request from Araujo and Raphinha couldn't be ignored. For a manager preparing for a major final against their fiercest rivals, this was an unexpected and intriguing development. The players, both of whom have strong leadership roles at the club, were apparently seeking to meet with Flick immediately. Their request for a private conversation during such a crucial moment raised several questions. Was this about their individual futures? Were there concerns about Barcelona's current season? Or was this related to something even more pressing within the squad? The timing couldn't have been more interesting. Just moments before, Flick had been asked about Ronald Araujo's future with Barcelona, amid growing speculation about the defender's possible departure. Araujo, 25, has been the subject of intense transfer rumors, especially with his contract expiring in 2026 and the player yet to accept Barcelona's renewal offer. Marca reported that Araujo had been linked with a move away from Barcelona, despite being one of the club's most important defensive figures in recent seasons. Flick had addressed these rumors diplomatically, stating that he would not entertain speculation but emphasizing the importance of Araujo to the squad. "There have always been rumors since I've been here," Flick said during the press conference. "We have to be professional. Ronald is coming back from a tough injury, and we need to look after him. He is back and he is very professional." Flick's tone suggested an attempt to downplay the rumors, yet his words were clear: "It's not my job to talk about it, but I want him in my team. He is one of the best defenders." In fact, Flick made it abundantly clear that Araujo, one of Barcelona's best defenders, would remain a crucial part of the squad. However, just moments later, the urgency of Araujo's request for a meeting with Flick raised eyebrows. The involvement of Raphinha, Araujo's close friend and co-captain, added another layer of mystery to the situation. What was the nature of the conversation the two players wanted to have with their coach? Was it related to their contracts, internal team dynamics, or other personal matters? A busy day for Hansi Flick. For Flick, it's been a whirlwind of a day. Managing a club of Barcelona's stature comes with intense scrutiny, but there's no doubt that today's events pushed that to another level. After the press conference, Flick was scheduled for a photo session with Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti before leading an afternoon training session filled with crucial tactical decisions ahead of Sunday's final. But it wasn't just Araujo and Raphinha seeking to meet with Flick during this critical time. A few hours later, Pini Zahavi, Flick's agent and a close confidant of Barcelona president Joan Laporta, also requested a meeting with the coach. Zahavi, a key figure in both Flick's and Barcelona's operations, has been a major player in helping Flick navigate his transition to the Spanish club. Zahavi's involvement in this day's events only added further weight to the sense that something significant was unfolding within the squad. Zahavi's presence suggests that discussions surrounding Araujo's future were not limited to just the player and his manager. In fact, Xavi's role as an intermediary could indicate that higher-level negotiations and decisions are taking place behind closed doors, negotiations that could involve Araujo's potential departure, as well as discussions about other aspects of the squad's future. The Araujo conundrum, a departure looming? It's been a tense few weeks for Ronald Araujo, whose future at Barcelona has come into question. Despite his growing reputation as one of the best central defenders in Europe, Araujo's future at Barcelona has been the subject of rumors for months. The player's contract expires in 2026, and although the club offered him a contract renewal, Araujo has yet to sign on the dotted line. Injuries and uncertainty. Adding to the uncertainty surrounding Araujo's future are the injuries that have plagued his career recently. The Uruguayan defender has faced significant setbacks in the form of physical ailments, which have kept him sidelined for stretches of this season. While Barcelona's defense has struggled at times in Araujo's absence, there's no denying the defender's immense value when fully fit. Yet, these injuries, combined with the rumors swirling about his contract situation, have created a sense of instability around his position. The timing of Araujo's request to meet with Flick couldn't have come at a more critical juncture. As Barcelona prepares for a showdown with their bitter rivals Real Madrid in the Spanish Super Cup, it's likely that Araujo's discussions with the manager are centered around his future at the club. Is Araujo looking for reassurance from his coach? Is he seeking a move elsewhere, with Juventus reportedly monitoring his situation? Or perhaps there is another issue entirely, one that the club and its leadership need to address privately before things spiral further out of control. Barcelona's defense has been in need of stability this season, and Araujo's absence has been keenly felt. As the club looks to rebuild under Hansi Flick, retaining key defensive assets is essential for the long-term success of the team. A tense negotiation process. This ongoing situation surrounding Araujo, Raphinha, and the broader discussions about Barcelona's defensive line shows the intricacies involved in managing a top European club. Flick, already dealing with the complicated Dani Olmo case at the start of 2025, now faces even more uncertainty regarding the future of one of his key players. Barcelona's top brass, including President Joan Laporta, are undoubtedly monitoring these developments closely, as the club's next move could have significant ramifications on their domestic and international ambitions. The next few days will be critical in determining Araujo's fate and Barcelona's plans moving forward. Will the defender remain at the club, signing a renewed contract that solidifies his role for the coming years? Or will his departure signal the beginning of a new era at the Camp Nou, with Barcelona looking for a replacement who can continue to lead the team's defense? As the clock ticks down toward the Spanish Super Cup final against Real Madrid, Hansi Flick's attention has shifted from tactics to urgent internal matters, as he finds himself managing not only his team's performance but the potential departure of a key player. With Ronald Araujo's future at Barcelona hanging in the balance and uncertainty surrounding his contract renewal, the coming days will likely determine whether Barcelona's defensive leader stays at the club or moves on to pastures new. Flick's ability to navigate this delicate situation, balancing immediate team concerns with long-term strategic planning, will be tested in the coming days. How he handles the Araujo meeting and what decisions are made behind closed doors will have a lasting impact on Barcelona's future. One thing is for certain,